Hi everybody, Holly Duckworth here, Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique Practitioner Level 3. And I thought I'd talk a little bit with you today about the importance of being in the now. And it's really related to that very pesky teacher that we have in this human incarnation called time. Three-dimensional human existence is a place where we get to experience time, and we come here maybe in some cases to experience time as a teacher. And so we have to work, we have to understand, we have to practice being in the now. And let me explain why that's so important. When we're not in the now, we're either in the future or we're in the past. In the future, if we spend our time thinking about, concerned with, spun up on the future in our minds, that becomes a very easy way to initiate worry. This could happen, this could happen, this could happen, this could happen in the future. Our imaginative mind can get on that hamster wheel of all the things that might happen in the future, generate a state of worry, which puts us in the vibrational field of fear. That's not a good place to be. The more time we spend thinking about the future, the more possibility there is to fall into a state of worry, which means that we're living, we're vibrating, we're resonating with a state of fear, not a state of peace. If we're spending time thinking about the past, ruminating on all of the regrets and the shame and the guilt that we might feel about the past, all of those things that we wish we had done differently in the past, all of those lessons that we learned in the past, then we're generating in our minds this state of shame and guilt. And that also then brings us into a vibrational field of fear. The shame and regret is a vibration of fear, judgment. And so the more time we spend ruminating on the past, the more possibility it is for us to be in this state of shame and guilt, and hence the more apt we are to then be resonant with a state of fear. And that's not a place we want to go either. The other thing our spiritual gurus say, beyond to be in the now, and that is a really, really wise bit of advice that we get from so many of our spiritual gurus. But another piece of wisdom, another part of that piece of wisdom, is that nothing in the future or the past is real. It's all just our imagination. Whenever we're thinking about the past, it's just our imagination of the past. Research studies have shown over and over again how horrible the eyewitness testimony is, how inaccurate eyewitness testimony can be, because our minds are just not wired to remember the past accurately. Anytime we're thinking about the past, we're thinking it's in our imagination of the past. And of course, anytime we're thinking about the future, it's our imagination of the future. And so our spiritual gurus tell us the only thing real is in the now. And they're right. Even from a psychological standpoint, they're right. Because the past and the future is only imagination. So we need to practice being in the now. And when we're in the now, when we're not in the future and we're not in the past, we can be in a state of gratitude, we can be in a state of love, we can be in a state of appreciation for the moment, in the moment, and it's the only place that we can experience the real moment and not an imaginative moment. And so it's the only place reality actually exists. And so if we aren't here in the now, we're actually missing reality. Don't want to do that either. So practice being in the now. Catch yourself when you're ruminating on the past. Catch yourself when you're worrying about the future, okay? And bring yourself back to this exact moment. And it'll bring you to a place of gratitude, love, appreciation, and peace. Thank you for listening.